Hello everyone. This is a design proposal for 645 King Street known as the Timber Town. The site is located adjacent to the St. Peter's Station and opposite the Sydney Park. It is centrally located in context with the universities like UTS, UCID, UNSW and also the CBD. As we observe, the demographics around the site suggest 40% of the people are young individuals and 40% are matured individuals. Hence, the proposal is a rental scheme consisting of two-bedroom co-living units. As an architect, other social responsibilities addressed in the project are sustainability, affordability, home for homeless, contextual application, and community living. The spatial study for the individual encourages a 3.6 by 3.6 modular system which allows to explore the materials like timber, techniques like prefabrication, and hence improve the scope for sustainability and affordability. As a concept, the site is interpreted as the extension of Sydney Park within the urban fabric. The modular grid is further extruded, creating a perimeter block that surrounds the courtyard. Further, St. Peter's Station encourages for a public hotspot opening into the courtyard and allowing public movement through the secondary lanes. The building modules are then stacked as per the grid, and the northeast corner is lowered to achieve maximum north light to the central space. A few modules are subtracted to achieve cross ventilation within the structure, and also the public plaza is extended. The public plaza is extruded to reflect from the co-living structure. Master plan shows how building is the binding element between the urban fabric and the park. The shared courtyard at the ground level of the building consists of food trucks along with the street furniture to activate the entrance to the train station. An amphitheater blurs the line between the public and the private zone. The plaza comprises of stepped green bed to activate and secure the public entry from the highway. It also has a cafe at the ground level and has 3 units for homeless above the cafe, as we spotted some homeless people at the Sydney Park. The ground floor plan of the building comprises of a supermarket, co-working spaces, and multipurpose spaces for events, lectures, and workshops. A typical home consists of private spaces, interactive spaces, and utilities. As we can observe, the typical unit consists of 2 private bedrooms separated by utilities like the kitchen and the washroom. 3 of such units are placed around the corridor and share the interactive spaces like living and dining area to encourage community interaction. The units also share terrace gardens which get in light and ventilation to the corridor, thus forming a co-living cluster. The first floor plan overlooks the shared courtyards and its activities, and on the external side of the structure, balconies were added to few units. The co-living footprints reduces as we move up and creates opportunities for interconnected community roof gardens. The section across the train line shows how building overlooks the shared courtyard, and same is reflected at the Plaza Cafe. The section across the Sydney Park shows activities on the roof and building lifted by heavy column details at the shared courtyard. The building section shows vertical aligning of living and utility spaces to address the services like toilet ducts, electrical lines, and gas lines. And the elevation is kept simple to encourage users to add their personalities to this canvas. Green wall is used at the staircase to highlight the timber structure. We can see how building is an iconic structure at an important junction of the highways. The green walls highlight the timber town and balconies add character to the structure. The plaza maintains the Newtown elevation cafe at the bottom and houses at the top. The columns follow the language of the building and also holds the structure. It also draws attention to the shared courtyard and the public space. The food trucks activate the courtyard and the amphitheater acts as the pausing spot in these spaces. The courtyard receives good amount of light and ventilation, and visual interaction is possible through the terraces overlooking the courtyard. The terrace gardens allow visual connection with the Sydney Park. Also, various activities like exercising, reading, jogging are possible at the interconnected community gardens, roof gardens. The stepped green bed encourage public movement through them and secure the plaza from the highway. Cafe walls are kept blank to acknowledge the local wall artist as we observe a few graffitis around the site. Thank you.